Hi guys, this is Jay St. Hilaire, real estate investor, real estate trainer. I want to talk to you today about a deal I have in the works. It's in the last month I've done I've done 5 complete deals, and I have 3 deals in the works right now. 3 deals combined into one. If I get this done and completed, it'll be 3 deals in one shot. Actually, in one day, one night that I created it, just from some text messages. And what that deal is, it involves my very first deal after I joined the Success Academy, and it's a single family home in a little town called Massena. And I'll tell you exactly how it went about. You can read my journal at deangraziosi.com and read all about it there. But I'll tell you real quick about it. I locked a house up on contract from the MLS. I got a real estate agent, and I looked at the property. First I made an offer on the property, then I went to look at it, then I negotiated the price down. I think it was like $39 or $39.9 down to I think it was $21.5, I believe my first deal was. And I had it all locked up, and I immediately advertised it or marketed it on Craigslist. I got a buyer right off the bat. The buyer said, in my ad I wanted $5,000 down. I think it was $600 a month or $500. I can't remember what it was, but a monthly payment, and the total price, I do remember it was $38,000. So I bought the house for $21.5. Told them I wanted to sell it for $38,000 with $5,000 down and monthly payments. I immediately started building my buyers list with them calls that started coming in. I started going through my script and documenting all the emails, all the phone numbers for the buyers, and I finally didn't lock up, but I finally got a buyer that had good rapport with me and said that they had all the necessary terms. So what happened was, I got in touch with them. They went to look at the property. I found out that they did not have the $5,000 that I asked for, and I'm like, are you crazy? You told me you did. I said, well, I listened to them, and then I come up with a solution to the problem. I said, what do you have to trade? Do you have anything? Motorcycles, cars, boats, mobile homes, anything. And they said that they had a 2006 double wide. So what I did was took their double wide in on trade, allowed them $20,000 for the double wide, come off the $38,000, so they owed me $18,000 left over a number of years. We did the deal. Everything went smooth. What I immediately did was got their double wide in on trade for $20,000. I allowed them. I sold that within a couple weeks for $23,000. So I had a couple thousand left over. I took that money, paid the house off. They in turn had $18,000 left to pay me. So they paid on it a couple years. They defaulted. I was going to take the property back, but I didn't. I taught them how to do another land contract so they could finish paying me off and make money. So that's what they did. They found another buyer to sell it to on a land contract. I made them agree that buyer would pay me double up their payments and pay me double amount that they owed me, and until I got paid up. So that's what happened. I'm in the process now. That buyer, their buyer, paid me up. So now it's time for me to turn the deed over to the 2 girls that bought it from me. So long story short, a bunch of stuff happened. A bunch of problems been created through that because they didn't have a contract between them. They did, and then they didn't follow through and get it signed and notarized and all done up the way they were supposed to. All I know is I got paid in full, and a bunch of problems came up. I solved it. Needless to say, I got a hold of both parties, myself and an attorney, and I ended up just a couple of days ago buying the property back for $10,000, and the second buyer that bought it from the girls I sold it to found another buyer that wants to buy it from me. So I got in touch with them, and I know this sounds like a mess, but on DG.com, you can go there, JB Togs, I'm on the website. You can go there and read all about it. Go to my journal, read all about it, step by step. It'll explain it. And now I'm buying it back for $10,000 from one lady, giving the other lady $5,000 for her trouble and for finding me a buyer. So basically, I got $15,000, bought the house back. I have a buyer for $40,000, $3,000 down, $600 a month for 8%. So it's a win-win-win situation, and it's just a bunch of knots in this deal, but I got them all worked out. I listened to everybody involved, and that's one of the secrets in Dean's Student Secret book is LLC, listen, learn, and control the deal. I listened to all involved. I learned everything about the problems, and so I could solve them. And I took control of the negotiation all the way around, even by getting in touch with the attorney, getting it all straightened out for him, getting all parties together on dates and times, and having everything worked out. So I controlled the negotiation. So when you live and invest by the LLC system, listen, learn, and control, just what Dean talks about in his student successful student book. There's plenty of successful secrets in there, and you guys need to read that book because there's a lot of secrets in there. This is just one of many in there, and you can make deals happen like this. So until the next video, guys, go out there and learn, solve problems, listen, learn, and control the negotiation, and make properties turn and make some money, guys.